Welcome to this week's episode of Midlife Multis. How are you, mate?
Good, Waddy. Yourself?
Living the dream.
Yeah, it's always nice after a long weekend.
Well, the Crows had a bye, didn't lose, so that's good. Up and about.
It's a tick.
Let's see if they respond to my letter this week.
Yeah, look, from a personal point of view, Freo got it done against Brisbane. Happy.
Yeah, you're
Good
wearing
weekend.
purple.
I was ended on a flat note with South losing to East Fremantle, but
Yeah.
it's the first time in a long time. They didn't look like they were interested at all game.
I think Eskimo Joe, too old, let it go. I don't want to see a 50-year-old with black fingernails and red wine, all right? I think they jinxed us. It's like having Lionel Richie out there.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
But our forward line was rubbish. Credit to East Fremantle, they wanted it more.
Yeah.
Got the points.
We'll still win the flag, though.
Yeah, maybe. Like Roscoe and Noah Strom, they're going to Europe middle of the season for a few weeks. I'm not sure they're as dialed in as they need to be to win the flag this year, but
We'll see.
we can hope.
Any highlights of the round for you?
No, not really.
Umpiring's getting frustrating.
Really frustrating.
And my team didn't even play and I was frustrated. Like, I'm sick of the stand rule.
Yeah, it's where they call someone in to stand the mark when they're miles away from it. I don't get that.
I'm sick of the referrals to the third umpire. Look, just the goal umpire, make a decision.
And then the one that they didn't refer.
Yeah, Watson. Yeah.
No, not the
Wiz.
not the off the line.
Yeah.
It was in the Geelong Carlton game.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Yeah.
D-Rod didn't review one that he should have.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
might have cost the Cats the game. So, we do all this stuff and then when it matters, we don't do it.
Yeah. Look, it was nice on the weekend just to be able to sit back and watch footy without being emotionally or financially involved. You guys proved to be able to win on the road, which was good.
Yeah.
I don't know what to take out of Brisbane at the moment. I say it every week, but this Q clash might just be the biggest in history because the young bull can take out the old bull. They can probably not put a nail in their coffin, but they can really make it hard for them to win the flag if they roll them this week.
Yeah, and look, Freo won and they won pretty comfortably. They did their usual, put the Q in the rack too early. But Brisbane were nowhere in that third quarter. And after getting done by GD West the week before with the 14, you thought perhaps they'd come out of halftime with a different attitude, but they didn't.
No. And when I looked at this game, I was thinking, well, if you're ever going to get up, you're going to get up for a Q clash. But I've kind of said that the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're not there. Yeah, like I said, they've got the list to be there. It's all above the shoulders with Brisbane. So.
And you hear Fagan in the interview afterwards, he doesn't know which lever to pull.
No.
So I will not be betting, and my advice to anyone listening, don't bet on Brisbane games because they will show up.
Yeah, when you least expect it probably. Yeah, no, I thought about including them in a few things this week and I just went, nah.
Yeah, I had them on the cusp of a couple of edge bets and I'm like, nah, I just cannot do it. So on the edge bets, I went 2 from 4 last week. Probably all things being equal and there not being a cyclone over here and West Coast kicking into the wind in the last quarter, I reckon I would have got that home as well. But I put it out there, so I lived by it.
You put it out there on a Tuesday too, right?
Yeah.
Look, the Eagles were still pretty good.
Yeah, they were. But I backed them at the fourth quarter line, so
no good.
What'd you go with yours?
I went 1 out of 2. Sinclair got 20 of the easiest grubby possessions you'll ever see in the first half.
You cannot include him.
But it wasn't the kick outs. He was doing the old poor handball, so then he had forced to get it back.
Yeah.
20 times. He ended up with 33.
Handball it to a guy under pressure, get it back.
But he had it 20 times, right, in the first half. And not one of them was a decent possession. And then he went on to get 33. So he had 13 in the last half. If he just...
And he wins a medal.
Yeah.
What was
In
that?
effect, I got no idea.
Yeah.
Because he touched it 33 times, I guess. He was ended up being the leading possession getter on the ground. I just don't think he did anything with them.
You look at his game and
he's
you
a
look
grub.
at Sicily's, two very different games. Sicily was out of this world. Yeah.
Yeah. But then, my other one, it was the try bet. That was an easy watch.
Yeah.
Carlton, Geelong.
Yep.
$1.83 for either team. And it was close all day. So
Yeah. No, good bet.
it's good.
Shall I kick off my little edge bets this week?
Yeah, please.
All
I
right.
just want to go game by game.
I'm sorry?
Do you want to go game by game?
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Do you have anything for Adelaide Geelong?
Yes,
Okay, go.
I do. You guys are good, fresh.
We've got to be good sometime.
You're one of the few teams that are good off the bye.
Okay.
All right, so your last couple you've won convincingly. One was against Richmond, so but the other one's against GWS when GWS were flying at the time.
Yeah.
So I think you're a big chance Thursday.
Okay.
Fresh. Geelong, 6-day break. They played Friday. Rocking up again on the Thursday. Anyway, the Geelong are a good team, obviously, but Adelaide, they've gone close against the good teams.
I hope you're right, mate, because we really need a win at the moment. So what is your edge bet?
Well, I think we can do another try bet. I think we can get either team up under 24.5.
I think you'll find our recent games against Geelong have all been within a kick or two.
Yeah, they're relatively close.
Yeah.
Look, there was one a bit bigger, but it's just when you get, you guys are fresh. Geelong are an older team, sort of. They've got a big good mix, I think.
Yeah.
But they do have some guys that are going to struggle to get up off 6 days. And I think you're a chance to actually knock them off at home on Thursday night.
We're going to watch that. Are you going to be available Thursday?
I've got cricket, but apart from that, yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
I think
let's watch it and cheer your bet home.
I reckon that's a decent bet. Like
Okay.
4 goals either way,
Yep.
$1.83.
Hawthorn Western Bulldogs. Do you have anything there?
This is not really an edge bet
Okay.
as such, but I do think Hawks will cover the line. It's 20.5. They get
Bulldogs looked good last week.
Yeah, they weren't playing Hawthorn though.
No.
Hawthorn look like they've got their game back in order.
Will Day is such a barometer for that side.
Yeah, and look, he gives them another midfielder which they were short. Right, so
And Chol's back.
Charles back.
Gunston's back.
Gunston's back. I think Barras will be back this week. But the biggest part of that,
Oh, is Barras back as well?
I think he'll be back this week. He's
Yeah.
slated to come back in. The biggest part of that is they actually get 2 extra days from the Dogs this week.
Yeah.
Like they played
And
that
that's
Thursday
huge.
night,
Yeah.
and they're playing for it. They get an extra 2 days off the Dogs to prepare for this game. And I don't think you can give a team that I've got already better than the Dogs without, Darcy and Liberatore and stuff. Although I do think Waitman comes back this week.
Yeah.
So I think, they'll
So
cover
they're
the
not
line.
putting him in the VFL first.
He played last week.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, the weekend just gone. He was in. But yeah, no, he's slated that he'll come back in this week.
Yeah.
He's $1.47 anytime goal scorer, by the way. I think that'll be the last time you see that for him.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty good. But I just think they'll cover that
So
line.
not an edge bet.
No, I don't. I think the line is right at 20.5.
Okay.
So it's not I don't think there's any value in the market as such. I just think they'll cover it.
Okay. North Melbourne versus Fremantle. I have one here.
Yeah, well, nice. So do I.
Probably very opposing views.
Oh, possibly. Possibly. But it is at Hands Oval in Bunbury, right? So
Yeah.
Freo haven't played there since 2011.
No.
In a preseason match.
And that's pretty much the basis of my bet. It's a non-home ground advantage to either side. It's a neutral ground.
Yeah, North do have to come over here and catch the bus down, right? Whereas
Yeah, but they're here for a week or 2 weeks. last year they found it a really positive bonding experience. They were all excited about it. They're a young side. And I thought the line was more reflective of a game at Optus.
Okay.
So I thought the game was the line was inflated.
Yep.
And I thought 26.5 points head start was a bit generous, considering you guys don't really finish teams off, and North Melbourne will have belief. They've played good footy recently. So
No.
I'm not saying North Melbourne will win, but I thought the line was generous enough that
To have a go.
that I'll take them with a 26-point head start.
Yeah, fair enough. I had Freo winning by 6 goals. So but could be wrong. Where I do think there's a bit of a net money to be made in this market is the 3-quarter line.
Okay.
Like North haven't been that great in third quarters. The Freo have been pretty good. I think that's the quarter, similar to what you're saying, right? That Fremantle might put the cue on the rack.
Yeah.
I think third quarter, they've had a chance to get used to the conditions, work out what's going on, come out after half time and beat them by more than the 6.5,
Okay.
which is the 3-quarter line. So
Yeah.
I think that's a bet.
Yeah, that's good.
$1.90.
Well, we can put both of those into a same gamer on the weekend and see how we
See what
fare.
happens. Yep.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing for the people that weren't in WA last weekend. They're fucking lucky they're not playing. They didn't play this game on the weekend just past.
Yeah. Bunbury would have been without power.
The races were cancelled.
Cancelled.
My old man lives an hour from there, and it was
My daughter's
horrific.
netball was canned and still dirty about it.
Yeah.
And then because we got there and then it was canned. But hey.
What about Gold Coast and Brisbane? You got anything there?
No, I think Gold Coast have already shortened, and I think they're possibly a bet because Brisbane are nowhere, but it's not a. I reckon that market's about right, and if Brisbane show up, who knows? So non-betting.
Like I said earlier, I can't even look at those games.
It's a watch, not bet, right?
Yeah.
Game.
West Coast versus Port Adelaide at Optus. That is another bet for me.
Cool. I don't have the only note I've got for that game is our West Coast overs, but I couldn't work it out.
I actually think West Coast should be favourites in that game with the injuries that Port have.
They're not by a long way, right? I couldn't work out why this market was so far apart, considering the recent form of both teams.
Yeah. So,
but I also couldn't bring myself to back West Coast.
well, I'm not backing West Coast, but what I am backing is the second half line.
Okay.
As I've done with Freo, the fourth quarter line over here, the travel factor.
Yep.
With West Coast, I can't refine it into a quarter, so I wanted to spread it over a half.
Okay.
I think Port's really battled, right? They're under a new coach. They're trying new things. They've got injuries. Now they've found out that Connor Rosie's going to be out for an extended period. No one's coming in to fix the gap.
No.
And West Coast are up and about. The weather's going to be good this weekend. I just think the younger, fresher legs with a bit of upbeat tempo and the lack of travel fatigue, I'm going to back them at the second half line of plus 4.5.
Okay, cool. So you're not getting much of a start, are you? But
I'd take it with a 0.
Yeah, when you're considering you think they're going to win the second half anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Did you have anything in that game, mate?
No, just I also thought that I couldn't have that market so far apart.
No.
I'd have it at $1.90 each, but West Coast are similar to the Brisbane thing for me. Like when they've played some really bad football, it's been really bad. So I couldn't possibly trust them.
But remember, they beat Port in Adelaide earlier this year.
Yeah, and Port Adelaide I don't like either. So it's just
Well, I find it odd. The market's askew like that.
especially when it's a home game for the Eagles, right? And I wonder if they think Harley's out or something. Don't know.
No. Swans and St Kilda.
Yeah, I like this game.
Okay.
This is my main play for the weekend, and it's another try bet
Okay.
in a ladder type thing. Last 3 times these two teams have met, it's been 5 points, 2 points, and 14 points.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That's so they, for whatever reason, historically they match up pretty well. Now Swans are obviously playing a different footy this year, but so are the Saints. Nas was listed as 1 week last week, so I'm hoping he's back in. But you can get decent prices in the try bet. So I'm starting with 62% of stake at either team under 39.5.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And what odds are you getting there?
$1.63.
Okay.
All right. So considering they've been close, I can't see a blowout. All right. So that 62% will cover my bank. All right. And then down to 15% at the 24.5, which was $2.45.
Mm-hmm.
13% at under 19.5, which was all the way out at $3. And at the under 16 points is $3.75 for the last 10%.
Okay.
So hopefully, it's close and they all come in. But it got out to, 7.5 goals. Just under 7 goals.
I hope you're
For
right.
either team.
Playing the devil's advocate, I would think Sydney win this by 10 goals. That forward line that St Kilda put forward last week was the most impotent forward line I've ever seen.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
No,
And they've had a tough run.
No Nas, no Higgins, no Hart.
Yeah.
No goals at half time.
I think they had a poor week last week, St Kilda. Right?
Okay.
I think they can bounce.
And that's why you're getting those odds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting those odds. And I'm happy to that. I'll probably start with a bank of 200-ish and just and I'm happy to risk that at either team for 7.2 goals or whatever it is.
Will you put a little saver on Sydney to win by 10 or more to cover your bets?
No, because my cover bet is either team under 40. I think that's pretty good.
No. I'm going to take the Swans over 40.
Do it. And then you can laugh at me. Laugh at me all day if you like. But I like that one. What about you? Anything for Sydney?
No, nothing for
Saints?
me. Essendon and Carlton I have a bet though.
So do I.
And it's the same bet that I have for the Eagles. And it's Essendon returning from WA. Beaten up against a side that is brimming with confidence, has everything to play for all of a sudden. They're a real chance, when you look at their draw, of making a wild card.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm taking Carlton at the second half line
Okay.
of minus 18 points, which I expect Essendon to come out firing in the first quarter. I don't expect them to damage them on the scoreboard or anything, but I expect them to try and tackle and so forth. But they're a young side. What have they got? 11 injuries. They just don't have any belief. And I expect it all to fade away in the second half where Carlton just run over the top.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm getting my money earlier.
Okay. Another same game multi then?
Yeah, well, I actually think Carlton will cover the first quarter line. Like Essendon
What's that, by the way?
have only won 2 first quarters all year.
Yeah. What's the first quarter line?
Minus 6.5.
Yeah, okay.
So by just over a goal, I think Carlton will get them. And it's $1.90. Carlton have won 11 out of their 12 first quarters, as it is.
Oh.
And they're playing a woeful Essendon travelling back from WA. I think that one's almost a gift.
Yeah, I think this is a game we can make a lot of money on.
Yep.
So just going off, what have we got? We've got one more game left, which I'm not playing in. But going on the ones that we are both playing in, I think we should put those out as our same game multis this week. Try
As
and
part
craft
of-
something.
Yeah. Do it. remind us when we get to them. We're not looking for miracle value
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
late on a Thursday.
So the last game, Collingwood versus Melbourne. Both teams coming off some pretty average losses.
Yeah.
I'm not having a play.
No, neither am I. It's not an edge bet. I do think Melbourne haven't lost at the MCG this year.
Mm-hmm.
They play a lot better football there. They can't travel yet, but I think Melbourne's MCG form will probably be enough to get over Collingwood.
Yeah.
But Collingwood just, they're just in every single game. So, again, it's not a bet for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it'll be a good game to watch.
Yeah.
Big, good game on a Sunday, Arvo, have a couple of beers and...
Monday.
Yeah. Oh, Monday. Oh, of course, yeah.
The big freeze.
Make sure you get your beanie. Have you got one yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do.
All right. Halfway through, you want to look at the futures.
Yeah, I just thought, I thought maybe we'd be able to find some value here.
Yep.
I didn't find much.
No, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously the bookies have more info now, and they've adjusted
and they've got their
markets.
own models.
Yeah, and they've adjusted their markets. I couldn't find anything really for the Brownlow.
What about Heaney? I think he's kind of the forgotten player in the market there.
I reckon he had a lot of down games.
You reckon?
Yeah, I can remember we started talking about him and he went missing for about 3 weeks. And then he's been good again.
I think Dacos and Bont have the runs on the board. But is there someone underneath them that has momentum that can pole massive in the back half of the year? And for me, it's probably Heaney without Goulden in the side. I could have a look at him.
There's always a chance he'll just shorten, right? And he might be able to lay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
he goes on a tear like he can do.
And they're my sworn enemy, Port Adelaide. But Zach Butters, mate, he's doing nothing wrong.
He's not.
And they probably don't need to win many games for him to win the Brownlow because he'll be polling 2s and 3s.
He will probably get rubbed out before the end of the year.
Yeah. He is a freak of a player. And whichever team is lucky enough to get him is going to be frightening.
I didn't write down what they were. What was Butters or Heaney in the market?
Well, you can get up to 20s for Heaney and Butters is around 12s.
Yeah, your two favourite, Bont and Dacos, and there's one other that's around that $4 mark.
Petrarca.
Petrarca was about the third or
He's
fourth line.
eights, yeah.
Yeah, but there was one other guy right at the top of the market. All under 5. I can't remember who it was. Dacos, Bont, and someone else.
And Clayton Oliver, if he has a massive back half, we could be talking about him. He's having a career season.
The only the ones I want to, there's no market yet, but I want to watch I think Harley will top vote for the Eagles. Can't bet on it this far out, which is annoying because this is where the value would be. We get to
there'd be no value,
and there probably won't be
on Harley Reid.
Market.
Purely on the name, he'll be $1.10.
Yeah, I do think Dawson will be leading Adelaide's too.
Oh, no doubt.
But he's got a bit more competition, right? So he might be a bet
Malera
for the night. Malera,
because Dawson missed the games with his brother's death as well.
He did. But I think Dawson might be a bit of value later in.
Yeah, it'd be Dawson or Malera.
Anything else, Brownlee?
No.
No.
Clary's just my roughie. If I had to have a crack at a roughie, because
Jacko's still 81s.
He'll stay there too.
Yeah, probably.
But I just feel like GWS might be building into something, and they might have a run.
They certainly look like they've turned the corner.
Yeah. So I don't think Clary will be that far off him. He's been averaging 35 possessions. He's getting clearances, contested possessions, all the things that matter.
Yeah, he's not someone I considered. I don't have him anywhere near a Nick Dacos or a Bond or a
No, that's why
Isaac
I've got him as a
Heaney or
roughie.
else.
I don't think Petrarca will win it. I don't think
You wouldn't
Gold
think
Coast
so.
are good enough. And I think he goes missing in games.
He does.
Yeah.
Coleman, I thought Jack Gunston was actually a bet at 5s.
It's just his body. Like he's going to miss. He's going to be managed. I would personally love to see him win it.
He's leading it now, right? And he's not favourite because of everyone knows he's probably going to be managed.
Yeah.
But he still might be kicking 5 a game and just be too good.
Yeah, I backed King at the beginning of the year.
He's still in the conversation.
Yeah. If I was having a bet now, all things being equal, I'd probably take Cameron. I just feel like Geelong will continue to build. Yeah.
And then Charlie actually gets a run against a few of the weaker teams coming home also. And clearly he's filling up against the weaker teams, so he's also a chance.
Yeah.
But if you want the best goal kicking forward in the game at the moment, I think it's Jack Gunston.
Yeah, okay.
5-1. It's not a bad value.
Well, Cameron's only 350, I think. So there's no value there.
No.
Yeah.
Rising Star, Raffle. There's the two. There's
I
Jaeger
reckon
Smith.
Dersma.
He's better than Jaeger Smith currently.
I'd rather have Dersma on my side. Yeah. But Carlton get on this run, and some of the things that Jaeger Smith did on the weekend were amazing. Some of his deliveries into the forward line.
He butchered it a lot though. He was going at 20% at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know. He blows himself up a bit, Jaeger. I think Willem's going to end up being the better footballer. There's not much in it. There's 20 cents in the market, whatever. But I think it's Willem Dersman's to lose. He's also going to play every game, same as Jaeger, right? So
Yeah.
you probably quinella those two up, but you're not getting any value, are you?
No.
And then Wooden Spoon, Essendon, $1.45. It's probably a bet. I can't see him. I did the ladder predictor. I can't see him winning another game.
No.
Right, and they're there on points, so
$1.45 though, it's not worth a
not a futures
play.
bet, right? Because
No.
but you can't take it. There's nothing else there. The top 6 markets, top 4 markets, you can't even back on Freo for top 6 anymore. Don't offer you a price.
No, you got the softest draw on the planet coming home.
Nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys don't miss top 2 from here.
Oh, look, I'm hopeful.
No, just look at your draw. I'm not saying
I don't
it's
think
all
we should.
draw. You've got a very soft draw considering how good you are aside. So, are we going to look at the premiership market?
I looked at it, but I couldn't find any value.
No, it's just Freo.
Yeah, well, I'm already on at 15s. So on at 15s at the start of the year. I don't need to get on again at 4s.
I'm going to back the Crows now at 26s, as I said I would if they hit.
Yeah, but you also drew a line through yourselves last week.
Yep, and I'm backing them now after I penned a letter to motivate the boys. It's been on the whiteboard all week, apparently.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to back Crows at 26s, and I'm going to back GWS at 26s.
Okay.
Because I think the Crows, although I've drawn a line through them, they'll finish in the 6 from here.
Okay.
And GWS, I don't think they have a ceiling. Like they could be anything. At their best, like they're just a team you don't want to play in the finals.
No, they got hold of Brisbane, right? But Brisbane are only just going, right?
Yeah,
And
but 14 goals to 3 points in a quarter.
When
That's more than
something
getting
to go.
hold of.
Yeah. So maybe it's clicked for them. I don't know. I want to see it for a bit longer than just 2 weeks.
So let it ride.
Yeah. Still
You
alive.
Still going?
Still alive.
Who'd you have last week?
I had Hawthorn.
Yeah.
At plus 15.5.
Yeah,
So I took some
getting
insurance.
brave. So what are you up to now?
Just shy of 500.
Yep.
So it was getting more stressful. But, Fun times.
Have you had a look at
I
this
have.
week? Have you locked it in?
Yes,
Go on.
I have. I've got the Hawks. I'm going to take a bit of insurance at plus 12.5. I think they just win, but I'm getting it at 12.5. And I'm taking Freo also with a 9.5 point head start. Both
Okay.
$1.15, gets me $1.30.
Okay.
I think they're two very safe bets.
All right. Good luck. Let it ride.
Please.
All right. Anything else for the AFL?
No, mate, there's plenty there today.
Yeah. No, it was a big session there.
Yeah.
I've got nothing else. So let's move on to Silks and Sulks.
Yeah. The GGs.
Mate, it's just a really tough time at the moment with the horses and the weather and the tracks, you know.
Yep. It is.
But
Never
we still
easy.
looked after the family, didn't we?
Oh, did we ever?
If you want a $2,000 quaddie, who do you call?
Not the Ghostbusters.
The Midlifers.
Yeah. Oh, mate, it was joyous.
Did you like that little
Set that up.
$41 shot I threw in at the end?
I did.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously we went back and forth a bit with numbers, and I was keen
Yeah.
to stand the first two legs out
Yeah.
and they went bang, bang.
Yeah.
But I didn't have either of the two
No.
in my numbers for the last two legs, and
Yeah.
you've gone, so yeah,
Whack. Yeah.
whack. And, you know, I think we had 168 possibles, but then there was a scratching that halved that.
I tell you, that
So
when Rushing to the Bar came in, I was rushing to the bar.
Yeah. It was a very nice fill up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bang, because, you know, what your other ones did nothing. Do you reckon they paid too much for bustling?
In hindsight, yeah, like
Yeah.
they had every opportunity.
Yeah.
Um,
Just not good enough, right?
although the one that won, fucking good horse.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Here Comes the Star. Like, it is a star.
Yeah.
Like, it was wider than anything in the heavy and just gave him windburn.
No,
I thought Bustling was home.
that's gone in. Here Comes a Star has gone into my book.
Yeah.
with a heavy asterisk. Not because I think it needs the heavy. I just think it's one of those rare horses that can run just as fast
Bit of a jungle edge. Yeah.
on the heavy. So
Yeah.
you can just bonus it so much on a heavy track.
Yeah.
So.
No, I went 0 from 3 with my others. They were terrible.
Yeah.
But we did it with a quad.
Yeah.
So, and we're with you, right? Like we said that.
Yeah.
We've been so close.
We're good. We didn't take field in the first leg.
No, we was it 2 out? Three.
I think.
We went
You threw,
three.
in,
Yeah.
you threw in a couple of unnecessaries. Mind you.
Yeah, but in
Mind you,
hindsight, you would have said my 2 in
Got
the
there.
last were unnecessary as well.
It got there by a
Yeah.
pimple too.
And mine was second.
Never-
Yeah. At odds. Yeah.
But and if you were listening, we looked after you with Loveson as well in Japan.
Yeah, well done there. When you
nice.
sent me the message on Sunday, I was very angry that I didn't put the bet on.
Look, it only got there in the last stride as well.
Oh, I did it. It was close.
Looked like it was going to get there the whole straight. It drew awful. Yeah, but again, it has Japan gives you the time to make up that, and it's a real nice horse.
Yeah.
I think.
Will it come here?
I don't know. Like it's just won the 3-year-old Derby for Japan. Like there's plenty of other options for it. I couldn't find any like whisperings or murmurings of it coming down here, but it's a good horse.
Yeah, okay.
Where it goes. Yeah,
I guess my sick beat of the week was Bustling because
it did look.
it looked home.
Yep.
Yeah. And it just, I don't know what's wrong with this horse. Like maybe it's just a cat. Maybe it just goes into the cat files. I'm not going to declare it as a cat yet. I'm going to give it one more chance.
It's also only just moved over, right?
Well, no, it moved over in 24, but it had a year off.
Yeah, so it's had an issue, which means they're training it. They'll learn. So maybe, but I think they've perhaps overvalued.
Well, because, they paid $2.5 million for it. Yeah.
Still.
I actually, you're probably going to hear this from me a fair bit, during the winter. But I have nothing this week for the horses. I've been focusing heavily on the golf and the AFL. And you're better at the horses than me anyway. So
I looked at a few. I got the only futures markets out when we're doing this early is Brisbane currently because it's their carnival still.
yeah.
There's a horse that I like in 2 races still though.
Okay.
I've already this. So I don't know which one they'll choose, but I think it's a chance in both.
Stradbroke.
No, the Bob Charlie AO Stakes and the Morton Cup.
Okay.
All right, so In Flight is currently in both fields.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a chance if it goes to the Morton Cup.
Yep.
And it'll be around 20s in that. And it'll be around 8s in the Bob Charlie. If it goes there, I think it wins. If it goes in the Morton Cup, a nice each way play.
Okay. And which horse is that?
In Flight.
In Flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So Joseph Pride.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know which way they'll go yet. It'll probably depend on barriers. They weren't out at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The other one, Magic Millions Nat Classic. We had Pinto as my best a couple of weeks ago.
Pinito.
Pinto. I think it might be vulnerable.
Yeah.
It didn't actually win as well as I thought it would. Well, you don't know with horses. Maybe this was its grand final coming up, repeat, whatever else. But I quite like Delici Boulevard in that.
Okay.
All right, I think that'll be good each way odds as well. And then there's the Oaks as well, the Queensland Oaks. So this one we do have barriers, so it's a bit easier. Panova's drawn 6.
You've followed Panova, haven't you?
Yeah, it's well done.
Do we know what kind of track we're going to get?
No, not yet. The weather didn't look too bad.
Okay.
So I think Eagle Farm.
The drainage is good there.
Yeah, pretty generous track.
Yeah.
So, and I think the main
Wide
danger
open as well.
Main danger is Solid Gold, and that's drawn 4.
Did you find it disappointing last week?
Yeah, a little, but it didn't draw well.
No, but it didn't finish either.
No, so but barriers win races.
Yeah.
So I think Solid Gold and Panova are the 2.
Mm-hmm.
The other main dangers, in particular, a Fireball Miss and Chispa.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it. They've drawn 18 and 20 respectively.
Mm.
So the map horses will be Panova and Solid Gold, and I think Panova will get it done. In the Oaks.
What's it paying for Panova at the moment?
480.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. It's a bet for me at this stage. Obviously, track conditions and stuff will come into it.
Epsom?
Yeah. Well, ever since you asked me to go look at some future horses, I've gone down the international little rabbit hole.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the favourite in the Epsom Derby wins it. Benevito Cellini. I've watched all its replays. It looks like it'll get the favours and the track.
Have we got a barrier?
No, I didn't have a barrier yet.
Yeah.
But that's good. Main danger item. It was really impressive in the Dante Stakes. I'm not sure it'll handle Epsom. It's one of those really quirky tracks where I am sure that Benito Cellini will. So could be a big danger.
Yeah.
But those 2 are a bet.
And then the Coronation.
This one, again, this is your guy, Calandigan or whatever it is. your cup tip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gone around in the Coronation Cup Saturday night. For the Cox, sorry.
Yeah.
It'll be a really good
a good watch.
A good watch to see. It's a short price favourite going at 2s.
Back it with confidence.
Yeah, these replays really were that impressive.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to watching
I'm glad you watched them because that 450 looks like a gift, doesn't it?
Incredibly hard to line up, right?
Yeah, but you say that, but this is coming from the same guy that said $1.20 was a gift for Kaying Rising.
It was. It was.
So you can line it up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can a little.
And I think Calandigan is the Kaying equivalent.
It'll be this looks like a really strong field. So I'm looking forward to watching it. And again with an eye to the Cox.
Well, maybe that's a little futures for the family, our two most confident ones, roll Kalangadan into Ka Ying now.
Epsom Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I looked, Kaying was still about $1.50 for the. Did I say Epsom?
You said Epsom, but you meant Everest.
I meant the Everest.
Everyone knew what you meant.
It was about $1.50 still this far out. So
Yeah, so we'll probably get $6.50 for that.
that's all right.
And that's, you put 100 on that, you're having a pretty good spring, right? You're collecting $6.50 one day
If it comes in.
when it comes in.
When it comes
Nothing
in.
but positive energy here, Greg.
Yeah, well, I'm very positive in Kaying.
Yeah.
The 2,000 metre form, Australia's got some decent 2,000 metre horses.
But you might want to back this horse prior to that race. If you're going to have it in the Cox,
Yeah.
back it prior to
Oh, yeah,
that.
if you have a good day, Saturday,
Yeah.
have a little.
Or following your bets, you're going to have a little Trixie. You've got 3 bets there, don't you?
I will absolutely back Panova
Yep.
and I'll back In Flight.
Yep.
Barriers will dictate whether or not I go with
And-
Delicia and stuff.
The Italian runner.
Yeah, I'll get Ben, but that's not till Saturday night. So
Yeah, but why don't you put together a little Trixie for the family?
all right, I'll think about it.
Yeah. Well, I'll get on it. I'll get
Yeah.
on the Trixie.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Good fun bet.
Two of them
what's
come
the-
off.
What's the 4 again?
The Yankees 5.
Yankees 5, isn't it?
No, Yankees
Canadian.
4, Canadians,
Canadians
5.
5.
Yeah. Yeah, go the Yankee.
I don't know if I need that much stress in my life.
I'll follow you in, mate. I'll follow you in. We'll do a bets with mates and put them in. What do you reckon?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. Anything else for the horses?
No, that's it so far.
Well, we're seeing them like dead set beach balls in WA, so we'll throw out another quaddie.
Yeah, how good was it?
And-
Do you know, what about the Brisbane quaddie that we thought about putting up?
I know. And you said to me, Benny, we cannot put this up. There's too many options.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have had the last leg anyway.
I know, but it paid 65 grand.
65 grand.
So you needed those options.
You did.
Yeah. We could have gone field in the last.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah.
And they would have blown out from 2,700 options to probably to 5,000.
It's still 30 to 1.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think some days, like, I messaged you on the Friday and said we should do the
They were-
Queensland quad.
They were all open. There was no shorties.
You just look at some days and you go, this is going to pay whatever.
Yeah. And then typically all the favourites win.
Well, it didn't, did
No.
it? Yeah. And Jimmy Starr, is he in the cap file now? He was unlucky not to win, but
Yeah,
he should have won.
I laid him as after we said like hasn't come back up. And I halfway down I was like, oh no.
He ran well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But then he didn't get it done. So
No.
yeah. Still think Jimmy's Star at his top gets that done.
He should have.
So
Yeah. Private Eye, disappointing.
yeah, very.
Yeah. I think he might be cooked. Headley Grange is something to watch, though. That was a really good win.
So
Up the inside.
it's a horse that's like you see a run from it and you think, yeah, we'll follow that. And then you get a flat one.
Yeah.
If he ever puts it all together week in, week out, could be a really serious racehorse.
Well, that was a serious field.
He was.
Yeah.
It was similar to like a Brisbane or something, right? You can't trust him at the moment.
No.
You got to see it week in, week out, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's it. Silks and Sulks.
Please.
All right. Grip it and rip it. Time for the golf. Now, I said Henley could win it.
Yeah, when I asked you about him,
Yeah. I said he ticked every one of my boxes
other than being a winner,
other than being a winner.
and now he is.
Now he's a winner. Let's get on this week.
I was like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's golf.
Yeah. Look, Hideki was really good. And I know he finished 13th. There's only one shot off the place.
Yeah,
right?
he gave us a good run for our money. Like I thought we were, we were in it all the way.
Well, he was second after 3 rounds.
Yep.
Yeah. He was the right pick. He just didn't get it done. you're going to be angry with me, but I had a little first round leader, which I didn't put out to the family.
Or me even.
Well,
Mate.
At 500 to 1, Andrew Putnam. And I ended up getting him at 120 to 1 because it was a 5-way tie.
You're still dead to me, honestly.
Well, every time I send you a tip, is this one going out to everyone? Is this one going out to everyone? Well, we've got to keep something up our sleeve, mate. If you want them, I'll send them to you.
Please, I want the winners.
Okay. So for me, it wasn't a complete disaster. But I really wanted...
Poor Whitey, very poor.
Yeah. Well, I'll send them to you in the future. But this week we're at Jack's place.
Yeah.
It's a big event, a full field. We're back at the signature events, hence why Brooks Koepka isn't there, because he hasn't qualified since his return. He needs a win, and that's why I thought he would win that secondary event that he played in a few weeks ago.
Well, that's why he went there, right?
Yeah.
Give it a go. The Memorial is a really good tournament. I'm looking forward to it.
It's a great tournament, and it kind of rewards a bit of everything. Like, if you're long off the tee, great, but you've got to be straight. If you spray it, your best result, 4-inch rough. Right?
Yeah. It's all about the irons, right?
Really,
Inaccuracy off
accuracy.
the tee.
Yeah. So your bombers are going to struggle, right? Because they're going to find that rough. And then you're coming into really small, heavily tiered greens that if you're in the rough, you can't spin it, so you can't stop it to land in the right quadrant, right? So then you got to scramble. But you don't want to be scrambling on every hole either. So I think what you want here is Russell Henley. You want someone that's straight as a die off the tee, but has great command with your approach shots.
Now,
Everybody's going to have to scramble at some point.
with Henley, though, he strikes me as a bit of a celebrator.
Henley?
You reckon? I reckon he might
Or
have.
he's a Bible basher.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure he's a backup golfer.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I'll follow you in when I get the tips.
I'm not backing Henley, but I will definitely have Henley in my multis.
Okay.
And I did see an early head-to-head market, for 72-hole head-to-head. Him against Wyndham Clark, $1.90 each. They are going Wyndham Clark purely on distance. He's a big hitter. Henley will destroy him on that course.
Yeah.
I did the math. I had Henley at $1.56.
Okay.
So
that's a bet.
That's a bet.
If you can find it.
Yeah. Based on those stats I just talked about, I've done a pretty hefty market here where I've rated every player and I've given them my model score. Yeah. I've got Scheffler out of 100, 97. Xander, 91. Rory, 88. Henley, 87. Cantlay, 84. Matsuyama, 82. They're my top 6.
Okay.
So clearly I have Scheffler on top. And
he's due, isn't he? Is he becoming a bit of a cat?
He is becoming a cat this year. He's only won once in 2026, and we wouldn't have thought that.
No.
But he's on the cusp of becoming only the first player to win 3 at Jack's place. So I struggle not to see him winning.
It's hard to look past it, isn't it? Like again,
Mate, have a look at my data. Everything suggests Scheffler, right?
Yeah, he won it last year, didn't
And
he?
I worked all weekend on this to try and find a way to get him beat. So I'm not going to even bother. If you guys want to back Chef. I will not talk you out of him. Put him into a multi with Kalangadan and you'll get $8.50, $9. Something like that would be the way to back Chef.
What is he currently?
$4.50.
Short, isn't it? Like, considering he's not getting over the line.
Yeah, but I did my own market and I had him at $4.44.
Okay, so about right.
Yeah. I've got him, well, look there, mate. I've got him winning 22.5% of the time. So my advice to people this week is bet in the markets without Chef, because I would not be shocked to see him come out and win by 5.
And it's also the same thing, right? Like because he's, I assume Rory's second in the market at what, 8s?
10s, I think. Yeah.
10s.
Where is he? Yeah. He's at 10s.
All right, so when there's that much of a disparity, even if you're taking Chef out, then you're still getting 8 or 9 for Rory, and
You're
so
losing a buck
you're losing
for
a
getting
point.
rid of him.
Right.
Yeah. So I might get a bit creative with my bets this week. I'm going to have two bets without Chef in the market.
Yep.
And they're both each way, as always. We're going to go Xander Schauffele. He's overs as far as I'm concerned. At 14s minus Chef. And I'll take that each way for 2 units. And then I'm going to go Ben Griffin. Runner-up last year. He's got the course history and he's coming into form. Like, he stormed home last week. 5 under in the final round when people were struggling.
So he's starting to feel good about himself.
And the guy's a
Found his
winner.
game.
The guy's a
Yep.
winner.
Good golfer.
Yeah. So we're getting 34s about him. So I'll take him each way as well. But what I'd like to do for the family is I'll put together a bit of a same game multi this week.
Okay, excellent.
Because I think we can do something around top 40s, top 20s, top 10s. We've only got a 72-man field this week with no cut. So those top 40 markets, I feel like we can back them with confidence, knowing that the best players are actually going to get there.
Yep.
Yeah, rather than just crack the sads, make the cut and disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have a bit of a play there. If I think of any first-round leaders, I'll send them to Greg. And
You could just do it yourself, mate. It's fucking lazy, honestly.
no, I mean so that you can back them.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we're in the heat of things now. Like, we got this signature event, then we got the US, we got the Open coming up. Prime time, mate. It's all good.
No, good.
Yeah.
Good news.
You got anything for Grip It and Rip It?
No, I just wanted to ask you about what you thought of Youngie's chances this week.
He's not a course horse, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I just thought he was like scrolling through recent golfers in their form.
Well, where did I have him? I had him about number 20, right?
Yeah.
So his course history, I ranked him a 6 out of 15. He's really struggled there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just good to know. No good.
And I made the note there that he's a massive market trap and a severe outright fade. So
So if you're into lane golfers, lay Youngie.
that may well come to bite me, but
Well, you got to have an opinion.
yeah, I think a lot of people watch golf casually, like from the sidelines, and
No, I do.
yeah,
Yeah, I know that.
it's kind of background noise to a lot of people, and I think they see Youngie win the Players, then win a couple of weeks ago, and a couple of good finishes, and then all of a sudden he's a guy that was religiously between 20 and 35 to 1. Now he's 15s.
No. Yeah. Oh, that's what happens when you win, right? You're shortened, but I just follow your. I know you do the work on the golf, and I just try and piggyback you, which is when I get the mail.
And I'm a fan of Youngie. As you know,
Yeah.
we backed him a few weeks ago and did well. But yeah, he could make me look like a fool, but I'm fading him this week. 17's too short.
Follow your advice.
Yeah.
People.
Now, 2 flies up a wall. Shall we talk about OKC?
No, heartbreak. Heartbreak. Didn't get it done.
You weren't even
They got
watching
too
it when I
cute.
texted you.
Yeah, because I thought it started later.
I was on the couch with a ham and cheese croissant watching.
Then I was still annoyed that we didn't close it out in game 6.
Yeah.
And then I literally had it marked down to start in about half an hour. And he said, "Are you watching?" I thought, what are you talking about? Nothing started yet. Got no idea. And then I looked and went, "Oh, it doesn't look good." I made a couple of semi-runs, but in the end, Spurs just looked too good and
I
hungry.
think you texted me at one point saying they just want it more. And I think that was an accurate kind of summation, like they did.
Okay, so just too comfortable in their own skin.
Having said that, I don't want the Spurs to win. I really want.
Now you flipped. You've been with the Spurs for
No, I said they'd beat you. I'm a Boston fan, mate. Yeah. I don't follow anyone. I don't have a second team, but I've got that underdog kind of spirit that we all have.
yeah.
And they haven't won since 1973. I would love to see the Knicks get up and win.
Yeah. I'm still angry. I thought we'd go back to back. I still think they can win it again next year, OKC, but
Yeah.
how do you stop the young Spurs? I'm not sure.
Yeah.